Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&Chew Guy, and this is my number 2 review of Series 2, Long Cut Wintergreen. And as you just saw, it will be of Copenhagen Wintergreen. A lot of people don't know this. I guess they just figure, wintergreen being so prevalent amongst dip companies as a flavor. Copenhagen actually didn't have a wintergreen until 2009, and I'm not even sure if that was nationwide. Nationwide, 2010. This is the flag can that you will be seeing of definite interest probably to Winnington Outdoors. So let's take a look at that can. The flag is very subdued by the green. Okay, it is there though. I hope this video shows it. The can is a metal lid with plastic can. Everything on that lid is raised except for long cut, the warning label, and that upside down smile underneath satisfaction since 1822. It is green with a bronze colored rim and lettering. The rim is raised as well. You have the U.S. Smokeless Tobacco Company squashed warning label that goes almost all the way around the can. It is 100% American tobacco. Branding. This is the regular wintergreen. Manufacturer's information. It is a 1.2 ounce can. Freshcope.com is the website. All right. So people need to understand, when U.S. Smokeless Tobacco was, I guess, around 1970, all their different brands were a flavor apiece, except for Happy Days, which was mint and raspberry. But Copenhagen was the straight, the natural flavor, and Wintergreen was Skull. And then Happy Days was taken off the market, and Skull branched out, I believe, at first to mint, and then when Skull went to long cut versions, they expanded to mint, and then somewhere around 1987 straight. But up until the early 80s, each brand name that U.S. Smokeless Tobacco had was a different flavor. They weren't product lines, they were just products, if that makes any sense. Anyway, as such, Copenhagen stayed a snuff until probably the late 90s, 1997, when they came out with the long cut version. And then around 2000, 2001, they came out with a pouch version of the original. And then it was a good decade before they started expanding again. There might have been something, you know what, actually, Copenhagen Black. Copenhagen Black actually came out before Copenhagen had a wintergreen. And I think Copenhagen Black beat it by about 2 years, 2007 somewhere. But anyway, this review is of the original wintergreen by Copenhagen. That is the flag can. I'm hoping that shows up, because there were a couple people questioning whether there was a wintergreen version of that. I know my lighting isn't the best, so I'm going to crack this open. As always with a Copenhagen product, you have the plastic stamped can with guaranteed fresh and a sell-by date. In this case, it is January 13th, 2019. All right, so this is the first take, which I've been doing pretty good with first takes as of late. Although this label isn't breaking. Okay. And the can is open. The product's moisture level is good. Okay. Wintergreen smell not quite as in your face as the Stokers of the previous review. It's there. There's a definite sweetness to it. Yeah, there's a definite sweetness to it. Try to get you a product shot in the can there. That is registering slightly darker than it actually is, but it is pretty dark stuff. It is probably, I'm guessing, what a lot of people refer to as like a mid-cut. As a Stoker's guy, it'll be much shorter than my preference, but that's why I do the Stoker reviews right at the beginning of these and get them out of the way. So, I'm all banged up finger-wise here. I have some rather bad hand eczema and something set it off. I'll try to... It's all right. I mean, with the moisture level like this, it's pretty good. I mean, it seems to pinch okay. I'm going to throw one in now, and then I'm probably going to hit the pause button because I do not have a towel here. Back in a moment. And I am back. Okay, so it stays formed well. There are some floaters. It is a shorter cut than I am used to. Didn't leave a terrible trail though, pushing it around the side. It's staying formed in my cheek. Okay, I got it pretty far back there because I do that when I'm talking. It's comfortable. It doesn't seem to quite have the wintergreen sting tingle that these Stokers had. It's there, but it's not as in your face to me anyway. It's tolerable. Maybe I just need to put wintergreens around the side just from the get-go. Maybe a lot of this is my issue. It's not a problem with the wintergreen itself. So the mouth feels okay. Nicotine level is there. I had planned on going to smoke my pipe after this video, but I probably won't now. I'll probably just leave this in, actually. Flavor is good. It is a sweeter product than the Stokers. Whereas the Stokers was, the sweetness was sort of in the background, like just sort of like leveling it out. This is a little bit more to the fore. It's sweeter. I like it. I dip straight normally, so sweet works for me. The smell off the can was pleasant, not quite as pungent as the Stokers. And the flavor's sort of the same way, with a little more sweetness. The product's moisture level's fine. It packs pretty well. Now, with this, if I didn't have a full can, I would pack it first probably. But that said, yeah, it packs down pretty good. As with all U.S. smokeless products, the cut is consistent. There is nothing artificial about it at all that I'm finding. This isn't the one people usually say that about, though. That'll be coming in the next review. All in all, quality product from U.S. Smokeless Tobacco Company. I don't have a problem with Copenhagen. I don't go out of my way for it usually. I sometimes keep their straight around, but sometimes I don't. I am mainly Stokers. I am cool to the Wayman's Reserve, although I do, now that I think about it, I do often keep Southern Blend around. This stuff, it's wintergreen. I'm just not a wintergreen guy, but you know what? That's me. Okay, and that's nothing wrong with the product. The product is quality. The packaging is quality. And if you are a person that likes wintergreen and for somehow, some way haven't tried this yet, you definitely want to get your hands on a can. Okay, so that is it in the flag can. All right, it's a double thumbs up from me on this. Thank you all for watching. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&Chew Guy. This has been the Copenhagen Wintergreen Long Cut, and I want to retract what I just said a minute ago. I said the one that is also claimed to be artificial as being next. It is not. The next review is actually Smooth Wintergreen from Copenhagen. That is now out nationally in a metal lid. Okay, so I will be doing that in the next 24 hours. Again, thank you guys. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&Chew Guy. This has been the Copenhagen Long Cut Wintergreen review. Do take care of yourselves, and God bless.